Hello and welcome back to Rimworld. We are continuing our playthrough as the nation of southeastern Banis, and we are attempting to, well, for one, stabilize. It'd be nice to go an episode without losing a team member. Um, but, we have a fair amount, and looking at the silver lining, it might benefit us given that we have no dedicated cook at this point, and we are pretty low on food. We're not out. We certainly have a large mega sloth we can chop up. We have a couple meals here that we've been sharing with our animals because they've been starving to death. But we are making some decent headway here, trying to progress through and build all these walls here and expand to this area, which would be pretty advantageous, I think, if we can um, open this up and just kind of build outward in this direction would be a good thing. So let's go ahead and get started and see what happens this time around. One thing I did do that should be fairly significant is on the machining table here, I did set up an order to make assault rifles so we all have good quality weapons. I set it to only allow crafting skill 12 through 20 people to work on it. So that means Holder and Apron, I believe, are the two that potentially could work on it. The unfortunate thing is we just recently, well, fortunate or unfortunate, depending on how you look at it, we had parties recently which bumped the mood of a lot of people, which is good. It's going to stabilize our mood temporarily while there's this psychic droner out here annoying the heck out of me. But the problem is what is going on here? Really? A wild hare is going to take you out? That's got to be a joke. But anyway, the problem is we're running a little bit low on steel. Things are getting a little tight. We certainly could spend some time smelting some of these spears and weapons, just to get some extra stuff in house here. But let's focus on killing this thing that's going after Apron. Preferably not killing him would be nice and ideal. Our people don't have the best aim in the world, hoping to make that better over time. As it stands right now, a little bit questionable. He is bleeding. Hopefully he can get some medical treatment. We do have to chop up this guy here. So right now, Apron does have the best cooking amongst the best everything else that matters. So his time's going to be spread a little bit thin, but hopefully it'll be okay. Right now, I'm just going to try to clean up this room a little bit so that we don't end up with disgusted, very dirty people getting all sorts of food poisoning and stuff. So let's just mop it up. It's good enough for now. So let's prioritize cooking. I really should probably haul that meat over here to the storage. Would probably be a little more efficient. So let's do that. Yeah, let's just merge the meat. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's okay. We really just got to get all this garbage out of here. Just taking up space, causing problems. All right, once we get this all this cooking out of the way, get some meals built out. See, that's what I wanted to happen. Very dirty's fine. I just don't want so dirty that you can't do anything. All right, you are gonna just drop whatever you're doing and go chill for a little while. I am gonna turn off meals here again. I know there's a risk of these guys going hungry in the relatively near future, but it's a risk we're gonna have to take. I'm hoping we get some food grown here with these rice plants. I need so much steel. Trev is doing an admirable job cleaning everything up, but I definitely need steel and concrete. Just just need so much of it. I eventually need to enclose some of this stuff and build hydroponics so that we can actually grow food indoors utilizing the power that we have. I do eventually have to take this out as well, because this droner is going to get worse and worse, and that's just going to become extremely problematic. These guys aren't that scary. We probably should... Hey, we got ducks. There's like no wildlife. Well, there's a lynx that'll probably hunt us at some point, so we should probably be a little careful with that. Let's put all these on herbal medicine. Wow, that's a lot of ducks. Why did all these ducks join us? I mean, I'm not really complaining, aside from the fact we're gonna have to feed them all. Looks like Bonnie is focusing on replanting our little tree farm here, which is probably a good thing. We don't have any other reliable way to get lumber, so probably for the best that that happens. Trev is coming right along, cleaning up the area here. I am liking seeing that. I don't know where he's going now. Just cleaning outside, apparently. I should probably adjust our home area, make sure that's not too much time spent doing that. Hauling is happening, so all the stuff will eventually rot and go away, which is perfect. Certainly is a waste of resources having it there. All this tainted stuff. It just increases our wealth. So it's good to see the wealth kind of going down a little bit. Definitely don't want more raids than we have to have. Apron is working away on both flak vests and assault rifles, which is great. Lots of resources for that, though. Gonna take quite a bit. One thing we should do is while it's available and Macy's in a decent mood, probably should spend a little time sending out a little caravan. So let's go ahead and do that. Macy, you are our resident caravaner. We can bring the donkey, the dementia donkey with, and maybe a muffalo or two. Bring the males. The females that are pregnant can stay here. And there's a young male that I think I think that was a male, and they could stay. All right, so we want to bundle up some of all this fur and leather. I don't think 12 thrombo fur. I don't think we need to hang on to that. We'll hang on to the buffalo wool, because that could be useful to us. We're kind of getting close to needing plasteel, so I'm gonna keep it, although I recognize it's kind of unnecessarily increasing our wealth. So I do have to be a little bit careful about that. Is there anything else that makes sense to bring with? Well, I certainly don't need a wooden club. All these steel items can be melted if we actually took the time to melt them. Time is the current barrier to everything, so we certainly have to figure that out. These are starting to, well, these could stay, but this parka's about to go off anyway. That shirt is 52%, so there's no point in hanging on to that. Normal pants can go. I probably should just get rid of this human stuff. It sells for a lot, so probably worth hauling along. We'll bring our money along as well. Travel supply wise, we got looks like a little bit of hay, some simple meals, some rice. Sure, let's get all that together. I think she can gather, so I'm not too worried about the supplies. Plus, when we get there, we could buy more food. There's always something available. Looks like Trev is finishing some cleaning up here. All right, the caravan is getting assembled. I really hope she doesn't try to leave the map from the northeast corner. I mean, it's okay if she does, because they're sleeping, so I think as long as she doesn't irritate them too much, they should be all right. Hey, the lynx, that could be a little problematic at some point. Ah, she already made it out to the map. That's perfect. Okay, so she can go do her thing while everybody else kind of hunkers down for the time being. Just trying to straighten up the fort a little bit and get things in working order. The chance of us doing a ceremony is pretty slim. We just recently did all of them, so the timers are quite a bit on cooldown. So the chance of somebody else joining us is pretty low for the time being. But hopefully we could eventually get to that point. Meals are running low already, which is very unfortunate. Is anybody else even tolerably decent at cooking? Because Apron is in the middle of crafting, and I really don't want to take him away from that. Bonnie, I know you're busy, but I think I'm going to have to bother you for a minute. Cook up a meal. Thank you. That's all we had was one meal. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't think there's really much else we could do at the moment. Looks like we did complete this, so let's go ahead and remove the flooring here. We could leave our little our little temple here for now. But I do think it's a good idea to encase this separately. We will put a steel door here. And then we need to specify that there is no roof area here so it doesn't like overheat. And then once that's built, we can go ahead and put that together. I do have to figure out kind of how I want to parse this area out and how I want to use it. Now, we have a lot of fertile soil over here, so it makes sense for the outdoor crops to, while they still exist, to continue being grown here. But I'm kind of thinking this could be an extension of our farm area, even though we do kind of need a bigger living quarters here. I am thinking of just hollowing all of this out and making it all one giant barracks over here, and repurposing these rooms for like prisons and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, or repurposing this and moving our kitchen and butchery over to these areas here. We'll see how that plays out in a minute, but for the time being, I think I need to build, at least get one set of hydroponic things up and running. So let's go ahead and plan that out. I'm trying to remember like how far by how wide all that happens. See, hydroponics based, and that's what I'm looking for. Now these are very expensive. I do not have enough resources to do anything with it at the moment, but I am gonna, build one out. Where is, before I do that, where is the sun lamp? Because that's gonna define the space we have to work. So we can do this. I'm leaving, I guess we could go right here. And then we will do hydroponics basins by rotate. I think we go one more. I'm probably doing this wrong. I know it's something like that. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, it's all in there. I could actually add a couple more, but it's all encompassed in the light span. So let's go ahead and add in one more there. And I think even one more here fit. Doesn't look right, but maybe. Hey, according to this, it all fits in the radius, which means everything there should get light. Although that being said, I am going to deny it for now. Ultimately, we'll build there, but not quite yet. I would like to move our power as well. I think I'm gonna put it right over here. So let's repurpose this space over here. We're gonna have to bring our power lines actually all the way over there. I'll have to figure out where I want to do that. I could worry about that later. We're still hauling ducks back to the base. So we're likely completely out of food at this point. I think it might be a good idea. Well, let's finish this assault rifle. But once this assault rifle's finished, I'm thinking it might be a good idea to try and murderize that psychic droner. Yeah, we got a mad snow hare. I know. It's unhappy. Yeah, now the drone's intensifying. Now, the good thing is everybody's in a super good mood because of these unforgettable parties, but that wears off today. So it's probably a really good idea to figure out what exactly we're going to do about that. Okay. Mad snow hare. Daniels, you're going to pop out and give a hand here. Looks like we got a good shot off. All right, Daniels can get started on that. While Hycurion recovers. Who is our best shot? Because that is what is going to need to be considered. We're just picking steel up from pretty much anywhere. Yeah, running real low on steel here. Deep drilling is complete. Pretty good timing on that. We will have to do mineral scanning, and that'll make that pretty useful overall, because we could just find pretty much unlimited steel at that point. Hopefully some of it will be within our base, which is even better. I'm really hoping the angriness dissipates pretty quickly. All right, so Apron must have finished. Yep, excellent. That is perfect. Bonnie, you're going to equip this excellent assault rifle. Your shooting's pretty high. All right, who's got the highest shooting? It looks like Daniels. I'm gonna have him man the mortar, and I'm not gonna hold fire. I'm just gonna set the target here. Probably should have built a shelf and put the mortar stuff right next to it. Let's go ahead and put that down just so we have something. We have sandstone, so let's go ahead and just build that here. Right there is fine. Take a look at what happened. Looks like we got a hit. Definitely woke up these angry boys here. Let's just... Hey! Alright, so caravan has arrived. Let's do a little trading. We want to buy advanced components. I don't think we can buy that many components. I need food. Actually, not too worried about food. Well, I'm worried about my food, but I'm not that worried about buying food for the colony because we'll have food coming up pretty quickly. All right, let's sell everything we can sell. That makes sense and will make us some cash. Sell all this nonsense here. Don't want to sell our animals that are going to be hauling all this crap back. So we have 1460 to work with. I think it probably makes sense to buy some steel for now. It'd be really nice to buy some of this stuff, but we're just not to that point not to that point right now. A bionic arm would be good. Can't actually, well, can't effectively surgically install it right now, but we're getting close, and I know people are missing arms and stuff, so probably makes sense to do that. Can we get like 100? 200? I just need some steel to work with, so we'll do 200 steel and a bionic arm, and then we'll head back to our base. Let's zoom in to our base here and take a quick gander at what's going on. Wildlife wise, I think it makes sense to take out these caribou if we can. Oh, he ran off the map. Is there anyone else? Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Well, you can equip that SMG. It's not that good, but you can equip it. All right, we are killing some of these. All right, looks like we did get an injury here, which is fine. Bonnie, you're actually going to go over here because I need you to... Did Huntsman lose his gun? No, he's just running away like a coward, while Bonnie is a champion. All right, hopefully we can kill this caribou. All right, there we go. Reset the clock there. Looks like Holder's gonna take it out. Haul it back to base. We are running a little low. We have 5 left. What are the chances we actually destroy this thing in the next 5? It's questionable, to be honest. I'm not really confident that's going to happen, but something needs to happen. Monkey, I know you're researching. Okay, Trev, I know you're doing something. Let's haul this component before it becomes extremely problematic. Oh, hello, Mr. Lynx. We probably should try to take out that Lynx before it becomes too big of an issue. Apron, unfortunately, I am going to have to bother you to carve up this animal and prioritize cooking at the stove. Oh, going for lavish meals, I see. Aren't you fancy? Huntsman, you knock that off. We can get this cooked. We can get a lavish meal out. Or 4 of them. All right, now you can go eat one of those. All right, so that was all the mortars, which is a little unfortunate. But we did manage to get meals cooked. And it looks like we are starting to carve up and harvest some rice, which is also good. So we didn't destroy this, but we definitely weakened them in general. And we killed the Tesseron, it looks like. Yeah, so we got the most difficult one, in my opinion. Although these Lancers are not slouches. It's going to be problematic. I really hope Macy doesn't come back in over there. That would be really bad, just in general. All right, we got some hauling going on here. Hopefully we harvest enough rice to maybe even make some kibble. I don't know, we'll have to see. But our animals are getting hungry. We're going to have to do something about that. Can we slaughter some of these excess animals? Take out the bunny. Did they all leave? They did. That is quite unfortunate. That lynx is still over here. We probably should hunt that down. Does anybody else have an assault rifle? All right, we're gonna get everybody out here. Well, everybody of consequence anyway. Let's attack this lynx. All right, let's go ahead and Huntsman, you can go melee kill this lynx. Bleeding out anyway, but we need the food sooner than later. So let's go ahead and focus on that for now. All right, now we can do some hauling. Maybe we could even chop up some lynx parts here. That would be pretty ideal. All right, he's not signed to cooking, so he's not going to do it. Man, it would be really nice to let Apron finish doing assault rifle stuff, but Bonnie is... Oh, not having a meltdown anymore. Perfect. Well, she can get to work on that stuff then. Travelers passing by. That's okay. Volcanic winter. That's not ideal, given our situation. Caravan is ambushed. Huh. Okay, well, Macy, you have a crappy pistol, but they have a bow. So hopefully you'll do okay. You think what I'm thinking with these elks over here? Might be good. I don't know which way this guy's gonna approach. We should probably, like, just get behind a wall here. Hopefully this will work out okay for us. Her shooting is pretty good. So hopefully... Come on. Get another hit. Alright, he's bleeding out. So we'll just hide. Hopefully he gets downed really soon. There it is. We win. Did our animals get scared away? Oh, they just moved. Alright, so I'm thinking we hunt some elk. Although I am worried about, like... Well, I don't think they do revenge, right? So it should be fine. They might flee the map. Fired elk. There we go. We got one. This is actually pretty great. Inspired surgery is really good because we got that bionic arm. Man, that took a while. All right, I think that might be enough elk corpses. Let's see, is this one bleeding out? Probably should have given her more than a pistol to work with, but that's okay. Melee attack it to death. And we'll just try to bring these corpses with us. All right, so let's... It's actually right outside our base. So I'm tempted to get a little greedy here. That's good enough. If I push it further, she might snap. Reform the caravan. Item-wise, let's add all the elk corp. See, I can't even add them all. I can only add one. See, that was kind of pointless, but that's okay. I could take the time to chop them up, but I'm not going to. Take the pemmican, send the caravan on its way. Hopefully, it doesn't join from the top corner of the map, because that could be very bad for her in particular. Okay, we are making food, so that's good. I'm glad Bonnie took the time to do that. Probably should put some standard simple meals in here. All right, I'm guessing we maybe finished an assault rifle. I don't see one here. I don't know where it went. I don't see it in the storage area. Please tell me we didn't haul it into the trash because I have a setting wrong. Doesn't look like it. Where did it go? If he just finished an assault rifle and started a new one, where did the assault rifle go? Where did she... Oh, perfect. She came in at the right spot. That is much better than I anticipated. We got some food issues over here. I guess we could put... Maybe we'll just put rice over here. Just to speed up their ability to eat immediately. Donkey 2's roaming away. Don't do that. You have stuff on you. Alright. Let's do some hauling. I don't like intensified drones. That's not good. Oh, maybe the shelf got it on there. Yeah, it did. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we want to put... Let's see. High explosive shells. And we want to put reinforced barrels on these shelves. That's all we want on the shelf. We also need to chop and cook up this elk. All right, Bonnie, we're going to prioritize butchering. Hopefully you will take the time to grab the elk. Looks like you are. Yeah, food's definitely going to become a problem, so we need to address that sooner than later. Looks like she's going to do some lavish meals, which will be nice. Is anybody else capable of smelting? Hey, ground penetrating scanner. That's good. Pop over to that research screen, see what else we could put on there. All right, so I am really leaning towards wanting to get like hospital beds and stuff set up. We already have sterile tiles, right? So multi-analyzer is good for future stuff, but the other thing we need, and there's just a bunch of little things, right? Like auto doors and shields, transport pods, medicine production would be great. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's make some better medicine and get the ball rolling on that. I also think we should start repositioning all of these different things, although it is a little bit of a bad season to start doing that. Looks like our ducks are starting to die, which is okay. Human food plan. That's fine. All right, so we have to get so much stuff we have to do. Intense. Bonnie, these ducks are dying because nobody's feeding them. Get some food over there, dude. That's fine. They become meals. It'll be okay. Why is Macy on a murderous rage? That is not good. Definitely cannot afford to have her kill Bonnie. So we're just gonna arrest her and then we're gonna let her go. Hey, solve that problem real quick. Perfect. All right, looks like everybody that's going to eat has had a chance to eat. Looks like we're gonna have some duck soup on the menu. Weapon wise, I would say Holder, you're next in line for a good assault rifle. We probably should do something about that as well. We don't apparently. Let's make some more high explosive shells and try to shoot at that thing a little more. I'd like to be able to do it remotely, if we can, but if we can't, oh well. The extreme drone effect is definitely getting to people now. -40, that's huge. I would love to get rid of that if we can. Eprin, no sleep. You have to get to work. You don't get to sleep. Cargo pods, vegetarian fine meals. Don't mind if I do. Let's haul those right away. Monkey, you can't haul, but Trev, you can? Oh, it's this. Let's just expand it. All right, Trev can definitely do that. I don't think we're any closer to having parties or anything, so we'll just have to live with what we got there for now. We did get a little more steel, but it's still not a lot. I'd rather spend it on the weapons if we can. There we go. We got some more stuff firing off there. I think once Daniels is done here, I'm gonna have him man the steel mortar. We should still be firing, yes? Yes, we are. Okay, we apparently hit it, which is great. If we can just keep firing, that would be fantastic. Okay, it looks like we missed with those shots, but maybe we hit some of these lancers or something, that'd be nice. Looks like we're going back to it every time there's a bullet that gets created. Oh, we hit it. So there's a chance we're gonna get this droner broke up before too long. Hey, that landed a pretty solid hit. I'm guessing all these guys are probably injured in some way. Well, most of them. Daniels had no reserve mortars nearby. Not surprising. Aprin, get back to work, Aprin, making those high explosive shells. Daniel's got some more work to do on the mortar. Looks like we are getting some trees harvested here, which is kind of nice. We have some lumber handy. Daniels, you're playing chess. That's fine. Looks like you want to get some sleep. When you wake up, I'm going to have you man that mortar. Probably should move the steel reserve over here or move this over there, just so it's more efficient than what they're currently doing. But we're going to be moving everything around anyway, so I'm not overly concerned about it at the moment. They really do have to rethink how this space is being used. And we need a much larger storage area, which I would like to build over here. Well, we got 4 more shots, so hopefully Daniels gets something done there. We let elk meat rot away in storage. That was not very smart. Bonnie, why don't you start butchering up these ducks before that rots away? It looks like Daniels is going firing. Nope. He's got like 3 or 4 more shots. Just shy. I think we only need like 1 or 2 more hits. Hey, we took out another guy there. Man, we just can't hit this thing. Not for lack of trying. Oh boy. All right, well, we are gonna stay in the base. Hey, we hit it. If we could destroy it, that'd be even nicer. I think 1 more hit would take it out. We just gotta hit it 1 more time. But that seems to be proven to be quite the challenge. So let's keep making more. Hopefully we'll get lucky. It affects mood so much that I really don't want to risk not taking it out. Especially with these animals out there. I can't run out there now and do anything. Alright, Daniel's playing chess right now, which is fine. Where are they running into traps? I'm hearing traps go off, but I'm not seeing... Or are they fighting with each other? Alright, please hit this thing and take it out. Hey, there we go. Muscle parasites. Alright, well that loosened them up. And they certainly are not happy about that. But everybody's mood should be getting better. Oh, she's still upset about Jazza dying. I guess we need to... Maybe not Apron yet, but everybody else... Oh, it's over here. They're coming in over here. I guess that's not too surprising, given how that works. Holder, where is your weapon, dude? Did you not have an assault rifle? Don't tell me. Alright, you did have an assault rifle, okay. Oh, he's incapable of... Oh, he must have had... Oh, 0 manipulation. Wooden hand and no right hand. That's cool. Alright, so Macy, your shooting is good, and you aren't missing all your hands, so maybe you can head over there. Oh, hey. The dogs are attacking them. I wasn't expecting that. That's pretty nifty. Alright. Interesting. So how many dogs do we have left on the map that are angry? Alright, we're gonna rescue Macy. And I think we're just gonna have to... We have really bad aim. And there's not a lot of people here. Trev, what is your situation? Alright, how many more angry labs do we have? They're over there. Okay, so you guys can go back inside the base. They should probably stay... Alright. Treating that's fine. Man, Macy's had a rough go of it. What's Bonnie's inspired surgery? Looks like, okay. So, Holder, are you gonna be our guy that has the inspired surgery? A right arm would be good for you. Okay, so Holder, industrial tech. Let's see if we can pull this off. I'm not confident we can, but we'll try to use the inspired surgery if we take advantage of what we got. Get that bionic arm on there. Here we go. Wish us luck. Hey! Bionic arm. Alright, so I think this is a good spot to put the cut in for today. Let's not tempt too much fate, but we did manage to clear out all of this nonsense over here, which is fantastic. Once the angry dogs go away, we can probably come up here and gather up this advanced component and some of the steel And the other parts, we got some mech corpses we can break down and get some resources from. So yeah, this is all really positive stuff. Things moved along quite nicely. We got some food growing. We're ready to kind of expand into hydroponics over here, and this new section of the base. So got a couple things going for us. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next one as we move along. Thanks for watching.